Well, the countdown is on and it's under a month until Christmas. So if you're ready, well done. If you're not, don't panic. I'm here to help. G'day, my name is Jenny and I'm an Aussie mum of 16 children. Now that countdown is really on now. It is getting so close to Christmas Day. Now some people are going to be ready and some aren't. Now, I know there are a lot of folks out there that will already have all their presents bought and wrapped, their budget's probably intact, their decorations and their tree are going up, and they've probably only got the food left to buy. But there will be some people out there that are going, oh my goodness, Christmas is nearly here and I haven't done a thing to get organised yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit down, we're going to plan out a few things and get you ready so that we can all have an organised and stress-free Christmas. Now the first thing you need to know is, where are you having Christmas this year? Are you having Christmas at your house and people are coming to celebrate with you? Or are you going to somebody else's house to celebrate? Now, if you're having Christmas at somebody else's house, don't forget to take a gift for the host. A lovely bottle of wine, or if you're like us and you don't drink, a lovely bottle of non-alcoholic wine or sparkling apple juice, or a box of chocolates. That's always a good thing to share with others. And if you're having Christmas at your house, there's a few more plans that we need to make. So let's sit down, grab your pen and paper, and let's make a list. So let's plan out your Christmas meal. So before you can do that, you need to know who's coming. How many people are you feeding? Is it just your partner and your children? Do you have extra family coming or friends dropping in? First of all, write down a list of everybody that you think is going to be at your house on Christmas Day. Then you will know how much food you will need to buy. And also find out if anyone who's coming to one of your meals, do they have dietary requirements? If they have allergies, or maybe they're gluten-free or they're vegetarian, and you want your friends and family to be able to join in your Christmas feast with you, you might have to have just a few extra things on hand so that you make sure that everybody gets a lovely meal. Now keep the meal simple. You're not expected to put on this really fancy restaurant quality meal. Just have something that the family can share together. So stick to the basics. Some chicken, some ham, some plum pudding for dessert. You can't go past some ice cream and some custard. The kids always love that. It's more important to spend that time around the table talking together and just sharing the meal rather than what you're actually cooking. Keep an eye out in the grocery stores, because between now and Christmas time there will be lots of bargains on all of their Christmas fare. Watch for the price of ham to drop. Look for the clearance or the markdowns, because they're going to want to move all of that Christmas stock before Christmas Day, so they're going to have some great specials out there. You will need to make a list for your meats, for your salads, for your veggies, for your desserts, and don't forget to get plenty of drinks too. If you're here in Australia, we're in the middle of summer by Christmas time, so you need plenty of cold drinks for everyone. And also make sure that you store everything correctly. Don't want everyone getting sick on Christmas Day, so make sure everything is sealed up and put into the fridges and freezers properly. Now, if your budget is really tight, don't be afraid to ask your guests to help contribute to the Christmas feast. Perhaps somebody could bring some drinks, or somebody might like to bring a tub of ice cream, or maybe even a plate of snacks that you could have while you're opening gifts. I think it's important that we all come together just to have a wonderful celebration, and it shouldn't be about how much we spend on each other, whether that's for the food or the gifts. But I think if we can just come together and we can all help out, it's going to be a much nicer season. Now let's look at the gift giving. Who are you going to give gifts to this year, and what is your budget? You need to sit down and you need to see how much money you have spare to be able to buy gifts this year. Now, it doesn't have to be expensive. There are tons of sales on at the moment. I know we've just had all the Black Friday sales, so there's been plenty of great bargains out there. But if you missed that, there will still be plenty of sales on between now and Christmas. So keep an eye out for that. Sometimes just going and having a look through the shops and you will come across some great deals. But you're going to want to check your catalogues. You're going to want to get online and look at the stores first to make sure that where you're buying the product, you're paying the best price. Nobody needs to pay full price for anything at this time of year. There's plenty of great deals and bargains out there to be had. Whether you're shopping online or whether you're going into the shops, just have a plan in front of you, have your budget there, and then stick to that budget. Now, if you can't afford to go out and buy lots of things, think about making some homemade gifts for people. Having some lovely bath salts in a pretty jar, or you might be able to knit or do something like that, something crafty, or perhaps cook something for somebody. You could make some lovely homemade fudge for a friend or a nice Christmas cake for somebody else. So get creative with your gift giving. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money, but if you are going to head to the shops, again, we have to sit down and plan it out before you go. Now, who are you buying for this year? Is it just going to be immediate family? Do you have special friends that you'd like to buy something for? What about the kids' teachers or somebody in the community that's done something lovely for you this year that you'd like to say thank you and share a little bit of joy this Christmas time? Now, it's good to ask your kids for a list of what they might like. And I always tell our kids, even though it's on the list, doesn't mean that you are necessarily going to get everything that's on that list. It's just an idea so that mum and dad know what you might like. And if you listen to your kids, they will give you hints on what they like and what they're into. So they might be watching TV and they might see something on there and they go, oh, I love that. That's really great. And so grab a little notebook, write it down under their name, and then come Christmas time, you'll have plenty of great gift ideas. And if you're completely lost for ideas, check out what's trending at the moment. Kids seem to all like the same thing at the same time. So go and check out and see what the top 10 gift ideas are for this year. And maybe there's something in there that will inspire you to pick the perfect gift for your child. Now, if you're going to head in store, make sure you take shopping bags with you. Don't waste money on having to buy shopping bags wherever you go. So grab a big bag of your shopping bags, pop that in your car and have it ready to go for when you head to the shops. Now, the easiest way that I have found to make a gift list if I'm actually heading into a shop is to write down each of the shops and then all the things I need from that particular shop underneath and then who it's for. That way I don't go to one shop and then go to the next shop and think, oh gosh, I forgot to get this, and this from the first shop. So write down the list of your shops like Big W and then Kmart and then Bunnings or wherever you're headed, and then underneath say, right, I want to buy this particular book for this person or this particular dress for that person. And then you can tick them off when you're in store, and then you will make sure that you haven't missed anything off your list. We all love seeing those beautiful houses that are absolutely covered in Christmas decorations. Aren't they amazing? And they're also sparkly and shiny, and we'd all love to be able to do that. But if your finances are like my finances, I can't always afford all of those wonderful things to buy. So you have to get creative. So when we decorate this year, it's okay to keep it simple. Start with just a tree and maybe some tinsel, maybe a few Christmas lights. That always brightens everything up too. And don't be afraid to make some homemade ornaments for the tree. You can tie some ribbons and bows all over your tree and cut out shapes in cardboard and just give them a little bit of a paint and sprinkle a little bit of glitter on there and hang them up, and it will still be absolutely amazing. Homemade ornaments are sometimes the most special. And now, to get us really in the mood for Christmas, put some Christmas music on. We all love those favourite classic Christmas tunes, don't we? So let's put that on as we're decorating, and you're just going to feel instant joy for the season. Now, I get to talk with a lot of people, and I think it's been a pretty tough year for most folks. I think with the rising cost of, well, just about everything, and our tighter budgets, we've been under a lot of pressure with family and work. I think everyone's feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and they're definitely feeling the stress this year. So we want Christmas to be a moment where we can stop and breathe and have a little bit of family fun. Let's not panic if we're not quite ready yet for Christmas, but we will definitely get there over the next couple of weeks. And let's remember the reason for the season. It's not all about the stuff. So let's concentrate on how we can come together as a family, how we can give to other people. It's not about what we're going to receive back. We just want to have a heart filled with gratitude this year. So let's do our very best to get ourselves organised in the next couple of weeks so we can truly enjoy the joy of this season. Now, I hope those tips have been helpful. If there are more videos you'd like to see, or there's anything else that I can help you with, make sure you pop that in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now, happy planning and happy shopping. Make sure when you're out there in the shops that you smile at people and spread a little Christmas cheer. Thanks for watching. God bless.